Alrighty, I'll make should be live for early. But yeah, apart from that, hello everyone, welcome to a well, it's 20 match. This is Swiss round 1. We have Frote versus Quatilyti. That's gonna be very exciting. Should work. And just make sure that just get everything ready to go. There we go. Just gotta maximize that. Why is it like that? Hello, buddy. Why is it doing that? I'll just figure out a second. But yeah, this is gonna be a round 1, and we're gonna be going to Colorado first, chosen by Quatilyti. After that, we're going to Sapienza, chosen by Frote. Then we're going to Miami, and after that, we'll be going to potentially Berlin if it does become a sweep situation. We'll check the stats, and then we'll see if we can sort out Frote's stream. There's currently 1 match right now, but there might be 1 more. But again, if the situation doesn't get fixed, then yeah. But yeah, Frote has been playing obviously since Roulette was 1, so pretty much with a whopping 175 so far, 124 wins, 50 loses, and 1 tie. And he's pretty much been participating every R, I do believe now. With 25, he's become first 4 times, and he is just in the top 5, being 4th place with 1,223. And then for Quatilyti, has gotten, if I'm trying to calculate in my head, 75 plays, 51 wins, 24 loses, has played 10 times since started RWC 2023, has got first place for the last R, and is just in the top 5 with 1,272 points. For Colorado stats, Frote's been here 35 times, 28 wins, 7 loses. For the last 12 months, it's been 8 times with 6 wins and 2 loses. Picks of bans, 10 picks, 6 bans. Personal picks, 624, and then he had a lose in 4 wins in a row. And then for Quatility, 21 times, 14 wins, 7 loses. And then has been here within the last 12 months, 7 times, 5 wins, 2 loses. Picks of bans, 13 picks, 1 ban. Personal best being 5 minutes and 37 seconds, being the 6th top spot right now, and with the form being a lose, triple win, then a lose. But the spin is about to arrive. I wonder if I can sort this out if I can. Oh. Just, can we possibly make it full screen? I don't know. I'll see if there's a way. Apart from that, spin has arrived. For Sean, we have Sean Rose for Object, Military Soldier, Penny Grays, S&G, Spec Ops, Ezra Berg, Loud Sniper Rifle as Military Technician, and Maya Fire Consume Poison 2. Another Consume Poison. Oh my goodness. With the latest. I cannot see the full screen for his stream for some reason. Let me see if there's any ways. But yes, but it's not at Westbridge. I will try and see if I can sort Frote's stream out in the meantime. Quatility with a replan. Oh no, he's not in OARG. I would be trying to see if we can start Frote's situation since I cannot for some reason full screen it. I am like clicking on it right now. Try this and see if that does anything. This is the same link, isn't it? It's just going to be the same link. I'll refresh it maybe, see if that does anything to fix. If not, we're just going to have to figure out maybe in a bit. No, it just does that. Why does it do that? Okay, I'm just going to have to leave it like that for now. Strange. So sorry for Frote7. It's just for some reason it just does. I don't know why it does. Frote does have Twitch, but he's using YouTube. For, I do believe. I'll check. I doubt he is live on Twitch. Never mind, he is live on Twitch. I'll just do that then. He is live on Twitch too. So I will just do Twitch instead, because I just can't see the full screen for some reason. There we go. That should now work out. The only downside might be ads, but I can't see that get full screen working for YouTube. So there you go. At least that gets one way of resolving it. So meanwhile, Frote does poison the drink. I'll try and increase one of the audios and let's increase one and one on. So Quatilyti has knocked out, killed Ezra Berg with a loud sniper rifle. Has that taken care of? I think the reason why he's doing it on, I don't know why he's doing it on YouTube, but maybe it's because of no ads. I don't know. But meanwhile, Frote will probably deal with Graves now. Does have to consume points set up. We'll have to wait for Sean Rose. We'll unpack the sniper rifle. Frote in lead because the in-game time wise, because Sean Rose will be back first for Frote, then everyone else. Drops the sniper. We'll need to obtain a soldier. We have seen a lot of consumed poisons lately, a lot. Like, Maya has been getting the most consumed poisons I've seen. How many have we had so far? I have no clue, but we have had a lot lately. Even one early today. I was on Luke's match, wasn't it? Luke's Veggie Bite vs Luke's. So yeah, I haven't seen a flying object for Sean for a bit though. Frote will get the military technician. Has the soldier already stashed or got this guy's knocked out? So now he needs to wait. Meanwhile, Quatilyti will change into a soldier right here. So, poison been set up for both targets. Meanwhile, Quatilyti, well, I think he's trying to. There's no. Oh, he's luring to the barn. Oh, could be something now. Quatility's going to be luring Sean Rose to the hay bale. And this will save a lot of time if he gets this lure perfectly well. Does he get him chained again? I would assume he would. He stops. He's moving again. He has definitely heard the phone. This is going to be a huge lead for Quatilyti. Gets the flying object. Beautifully done. And that will give the Sean Rose kill for Quatility. And now it comes to just getting the SNG kill. Well, I think he had it earlier. Well, yeah, he does. And the suit is literally nearby. So as long as you can get that kill on Graves and gets the suit and head towards Westbridge exit, this could be a good GG's coming up. But again, Frote looks like he does have Graves still. No, Maya's still chilling. Never mind. So he took care of Graves earlier. So meanwhile, Frote's just chilling with the suit. Quatility. No clue he's hanging on to. What's he doing? Oh, he left his suit here. Oh, he's gone. I thought he left his suit in the basement. But no, he doesn't. Looks like he's going to wait for Maya to drink first. I believe we'll be drinking shortly. We'll knock out this Poitman. It's just a little weighing game. Meanwhile, Frote does get the consume poison for Maya. Shawmos is in there too as well. Says this could be a potential lockdown, possibly. We'll have to see if there's a lockdown going to happen, because sometimes doing it in front of Sean can be a risky lockdown, but it doesn't look like there will be a lockdown going on. Maya is delayed. Sean will be even delayed because he's at the Maya as well go away. Unless Freddy does get this fleeting object, what I think he's going to tend to try to attempt. We'll shoot the hay bale from here. And if that's the case, this could be close. Maya for Quatilyti is about to get eliminated. Frote gets the kill as well. This is actually coming really close, but Frote is now back in lead. And will have to change into... And I think he will just go for it and take a shot and head towards the exit. Will shoot, run towards the exit before the body gets found. Hope the bodies get found. Will get out. 7 minutes 21. Quatilyti is not too far behind. Will take the shoot on. And it will be likely 30 taking this, but we will see what it is. It is going to be a 13-second difference. I think Quatilyti did have either 2 to 3 loads. I'm not sure, but there was definitely 2 loads. Because he did replan, as we saw at the beginning. Frote, I'm not sure if he did. Had potentially 1 load. So depending on how this load goes. The in-game time is quite close. With Quatilyti with 12 seconds faster. And it was lovely to see from Frote. Getting that flying object from that hay bale was the difference. And if he just went for that chandelier inside the house, that would have been Quatility's lead. But Frote gets it done beautifully. And it will be a throw fish for the very first map. Lovely done for both players. Beautifully. Frote finishes first with 12 seconds. 0.917 milliseconds. We'll have to see. Quatility doesn't look like we'll be waving it. So this could be a potential... Could be a close third finish, potentially. I do know if Frote does have a second load. If that is the case, Frote will guarantee will be taking it. If there's 1 load, then with Quatility's 2 to 3 loads, that could be something. If it's 3 loads, this could be a potential tie. If it's 2 loads, it might not be enough. But what a match to start off with. A third and finish tie, a lovely spin they both took it on with. Beautifully. Freddy had to take the risk of shooting that hit, had to take the shot of it and got away with it, but the body got found, so lovely to see. Quatility, I believe, is just practicing. I believe I think the investigator loads it. I think some might be wrong. But yeah. So meanwhile, we'll have yeah, it looks like Quatility is practicing it, but we'll be waiting for further fish results and see who'll be taking Colorado. Yeah, it surprises how Quatility, it looked like Quatility had the lead, but then because of that suit, I honestly would say if there's a potential, I think he had enough time to could potentially got the suit dragged towards the basement potentially, and then get spec ups and then get suit again potentially, but didn't want to risk it because consumer poison is, well, lately the timings have been unstable because you either trigger the dialogues by accident. I know I thought Frote was going to go for the floating object inside the house, and I was worried that potentially that because that body of mine getting killed, that would be delaying it. But it kind of helped him considering that he had the advantage to get ready for his shot for the hay bale when Sean leaves, and it worked perfectly well. Had a few more shots missed, but then eventually got it, gets the kill, and then that pretty much gives Frote the lead, while Quatility had got the kill for Maya, but just on the way towards the basement. So yeah, so meanwhile, our admin will be calculating the third finish, being Bulk. Glee Bulk will be the one who is admin this match. So thank you much for him for being our admin. and calculating this photo finish. But yeah, this is potentially the last match for round 1. But there is potentially one more to come, depending if because they're both on Xbox, and it depends if the Xbox servers are still down. If they're still down, then there will have to be some kind of situation that Admins will have to discuss, since they both could do much about it. They're both on the same platform, and there's none to blame here really for it. So while we wait for our photo finish, we could potentially will head our little stats towards Sapienza and see, since we'll be heading there next. But yeah, this was chosen by Frote7, and for full plays 51 times by Frote7 playing this map. 37 wins, 14 loses. You can see why this is a big map. In the last 12 months, 4 plays, 3 wins, 1 loss. Picks and bans, 32 picks, 1 ban. Personal best, 4 minutes and 19 seconds. And it looks like it will be a 2-0 to Frote7. And I'll be checking the photo finish results with a lose, double win, lose, win. And then for Quatilyti, 19 times, 10 wins, 9 loses. And with the last 12 months, 3 plays, 2 wins, 1 loss, picks and bans, 1 pick, 3 bans, personal best being 424, really close personal best for both players, and with a lose, lose, win, win, lose. And Frote7 has been 3 times ahead on Sapienza, so this is looking very good for Frote7 for Sapienza, what's about to come up now. But yeah, for the results, for a quick review, Quatilyti loaded 2 times with approximately 6 seconds. Frote7 only loaded for 3 seconds. And just alone with just Quatility's loads, that is not going to be enough. So automatically, Frote7 will be taking the win for Colorado. Score currently is 2-0. Frote7 is in lead. But yeah, Sapienza to come up. Frote's strong map, as you can tell from the stats. And it's an insane amount. But someone with that much experience is definitely going to be likely taking it. But you never know, a mistake can happen and potentially could get the opponent a lead. Because Quatilyti is a good player too, a massively good player. He obviously won the last R, so it's quite hard to say. 2 good players to go against each other. It's a hyped match, and a hyped first round to go again. These 2 to go against each other. You would expect this to be in a round 16, but no, having this round 1 is a little bit of a treat for us, I would say. So yeah, about 1 minute and 15 seconds. I don't know what to see for Sapienza. I hope we don't see something disgusting, like Dr. Oscar Laferte with Battle Axe. That is something. Imagine we just get Battle Axe, Old Axe, and something, 2 unique disguises. That would be disgusting. I think that would probably be, I don't think that would be the most disgusting experience I would see, but that is disgusting, I would say. Oh, minute ad for Frote. That's probably why I wanted to put on YouTube. But I can't see this way out, but yeah. At least we got some way of doing it. Heavy Hazmat, Old Axe, and Battle Axe, both live. To be honest, I know Sukusen, Trainer Center's live doesn't really matter, so you can't really knock her out for too long, since Franny's guys do end up finding the body eventually. And then and there's not really much of a big deal for Civic Cruiser, since you can shoot the panel anytime you want, just a little. But a few seconds, a spin to arrive, and we do have Civic Cruiser, Snap Neck, Delivery Guy, Freddy DeSantis, Combat Knife, Priest. Alright. So a morgue start for sure. Not too bad. You can bring a combat knife if you want. There is a combat knife Near the 47 suite, I do believe that is the correct information for that part. But yeah, both starting at the morgue. Because it makes sense to go for the morgue. Meanwhile, Quatilyti takes the gamble by running past. Well, Frote waits, so Quatilyti with the lead with a few seconds. But looks like a full automatic pistol for Quatilyti is going to be using, while Frote will be using the sniper. And that sniper will be able to at least able to shoot the virus. But yeah, meanwhile, Quatilyti in lead due to that beginning risk. Quatilyti knows how to flick in with that all full automatic gun, what gives a big advantage. Frote does have a sniper. Probably leave the sniper briefcase here. Does have the Siege 300, looks like. But meanwhile, don't know why I'm shooting the camera for. I love when people. I do sometimes do this too. When you shoot the cam box, but you do it, but since it's such a routine thing to shoot that camera, even though you shot the cam box earlier. Frote doesn't. Muscle memory. That is true. But meanwhile, Quatilyti on the roof. Frote shoots the panel. I don't know if Quatilyti did shoot the panel. We'll have to see. A gun flash happens, but it's all good. And there goes the kill for Fran. Fran DeSantis is taken care of. Meanwhile, well, hide his body? Why are we hiding this body for? It was tracked, so yeah, there was not need to be tracked, but that's absolutely fine. Meanwhile, Civic Cruiser is nearby. We'll try to get this wiggle off. Just one of this is a hunter glitch. Ah, that is a thing. Yes, indeed, that is indeed a thing. Sometimes that happens. That is true, because I don't think gun flashing them sometimes does that, right? Meanwhile, Quatilyti, waiting for just the opportunity. Hope it doesn't get eaten. It does not get eaten. Make sure the guy is knocked down before knocking out. Knocks both of them out. Does Quatilyti have another trank? Or some kind of way of doing it? Meanwhile, they both knock out. Quatility's in lead. I don't know if Quatilyti has any more tranks left. Oh no, he's going to go for the free one, isn't he? That's what he's going for. He's going to get this golf ball and chuck it and get this free one. What makes understandable sense to him. He's got no... Just got to make sure no one sees it. As in, get changed. We'll use the golf ball. A body gets found for Frote. We'll leave that body behind. But meanwhile, they're both going for the same thing of going for the delivery guy. Quatilyti gets it on. Frote is quite behind. With Quatilyti already having it on and heading towards the mansion, while Frote will get the opportunity to get now. No one is around. And it's going to be a snap neck. Frote paying even more caution, making sure that we'll give Quatilyti even more of a lead. We'll need to make sure the door's shut. No, he doesn't. The guy is knocked out. He knocked out earlier, so it's all good. Doesn't need to worry about that guard who comes in this hallway. But yeah, Quatility's in a really quite a massive lead right now. Does have an EMP. The only thing that can actually make this potentially become a close focus if this Quatility's EMP doesn't go off and destroying the virus. We'll see if it does or not. It will destroy the virus, and that will give Quatility spot on 5 minutes on the dot finished. Frote, meanwhile, I don't think it's going to be a third finish, because I do believe it's going to be just out of it potentially. But Quatilyti finishing in 4 minutes and 32 seconds with a 5 RTA time. Frote will take that virus, but I do not think there's going to be any way of Frote winning this third finish at all. Even if the results of the third finish do get said. Yeah, 28 seconds. Yeah, there's no way. They both loaded once. It's going to be... it'll be a wave. It'll be going to it. Look at that. Frote with a spot 5 minutes on the dots with Quatility's RTA. That is lovely to see. But we'll see if Frote will wave or not. It is a third finish. It's just under 30 seconds, but I do think it'll be a nice. I think it's gonna be an obvious wave. I'll be surprised if Frote doesn't. And we do see a wave from Frote in the chat. So that will be a wave from Frote, giving the points to Quatility. So far, the first picks have been taking each other's maps, really. Frote taking Quatility's map, Quatility taking Frote's map. We'll be heading on to Miami next, chosen by Quatility. And we're going to be heading and check out the stats right now. So, Miami. For Frote has been here a whopping 31 times, 19 wins, 11 loses, and 1 tie. And for the last 12 months, 3 times, 2 wins, 1 lost. Picks and bans, 5 picks, 7 bans. And personal best, 5 minutes and 39. Form being a triple loss, then a double W over that. Quatility, 10 times, 7 wins, 3 loses. Last 12 months, being a 50-50, 2 wins, 2 loses. Picks and bans. Bans have been 3. Didn't pick one, but obviously has picked first match. And then for personal best, 6, 10. And then for form, it has been a little back, like a roller coaster kind of treatment with a win, lose, win, lose, win, lose. But yeah, our spin will be arriving in about 1 minute and 30 seconds. If Freya's going to do the ads, please do it now instead of later. But yeah, I'm quite intrigued to see what we get for potential Miami. We hope we can get something very quickly, like shoot the car for Sierra Knox, and then something could be straightforward. A quick spin could be, well, it could be Construct Engineer, shoot the car for Sierra Knox, and then Robber Knox snap neck as the Construct security guards. That would be absurdly quick. But again, and I feel like one day that will be a spin potentially, because at any point, at any time, we'll be having eventually something like that, similarly like that. Even the every round will be fine for the disguise wise. Obviously not match, and the mud shot thing on the door is not allowed, but obviously since we're not starting yet, it's absolutely fine. Same spin. They both have to do the same spin and have to finish first with the Silent Assassin achieved. And you can see it's first to 5. Taking the map is 2 points. Tying the map being a timeout or a natural third fish tie is 1 point. And losing the map will give you 0 points. Meanwhile, the spin, Sierra Knox, Sniper Rifle, Journalist, Robber Knox, Drowning, Wader. Alright, not too bad. Drowning is a little bit of an icky one, but it's not too bad, I must say. Freddy with the V plan. I don't think back then Sniper used to be shooting the car would be allowed, but now it has its own conditions. So I don't think you're allowed to shoot the car anymore. So you're gonna have to really wait. And if you're continued shots, so if you know what shot starts, pretty much at 1 minute 10 seconds in-game time, the race will end, and you can hear Diana right now announcing for example that the race is just about to end. But meanwhile, journalists have been obtained by both players. Don't know if Frote did do the shots. I don't know. The only thing Frote and Quatility needs to be careful doing is unpacking the sniper too early. If the race doesn't end and he unpacks the sniper and the race will continue, as in extend. But meanwhile, with 1 minute and 10 seconds left, well, body shot gets a compromise from the guy coming down the stairs. Ouch. And that will be a rep for Quatilyti a minute in. Yeah, that guy can sometimes calm down, and in this case he does for Quatilyti, and I think he wanted a leg shot so he doesn't pick a boo, because he wants to take... I think what Quatilyti was trying to do was when Seronox like arrives, like shoot behind the garage door, so that he gets the kill, so the body can't get found. But Frote will carefully and patiently I think sugar the car, do you believe what just happened? Am I wrong? Yes. So Frote is quite... And getting spoiled by the camera now from Quatilyti. Oh! Oh, this is not going well for Quatility, and it's going to give Frote an insane good lead. It's just not going well. Yeah, if you take the sniper out too early, it will extend the race for a few more seconds. And by seconds, like a minute and a half. In my opinion, shots is faster. Because you can get the journalist, get the sniper, and then you can shoot behind... You'll see, if Quatility doesn't rip, you'll see. Yeah, this time Quatility is playing it safe. Meanwhile, Frote does get the kill. Playing it safe. Just gotta make sure he doesn't rip. Please do not leg shot. Just go upstairs. Thank you. Yeah, there you go. They could have just went this way the entire time. I don't know why. Yeah, but I guess it's just a routine thing. But yeah, the race has ended for Quatility. You'll see what I am talking about, by the way, when it comes to the shots being faster than Frote. 3 minutes, Frote with a 3:13 right now has Wader on. Quatility just waiting in the meantime. Unpacks the sniper. Just go, make sure he gets spotted. And you can see right now, there you go, takes the shot, and that body will not get found. With Seronox out the way, we'll head upstairs to get the way it looks like. But because of those rips, Frote is going to be in quite a big lead right now. And with Robinox heading upstairs, because around 14k time, Robinox will be upstairs. But it might make the situation a little more difficult for Frote, but we'll have to see where this goes. Quatility just dodging those cameras. As long as you shoot, yeah. He's pretty much gone off. He's going to shoot the laptop, I would assume. And then obviously sick Robinox. We need to take out the camera. So I have a snail. Rox has been notified. He's going to have to be careful with this potential... If he opens that other door, and yeah, and I don't think the snail has gone off yet. Oh no. The snail did not go off. Frote will sick Robinox. I think he did get the sick off him. And there goes the knockout for all of them. And Frote will get the cameras taken care of and the drown. So Frote in a good lead right now. Meanwhile, Quatility is trying to get the stretch shot on this guy to make him turn around. And he does. But let's get a big wish anyway. But yeah. But Frote should be done. We'll take that shotgun kill. That shotgun. And we'll exit on perfectionly 6 minutes RTA. And Quatility, with those few reps, unfortunately cannot come back from this. And so Frote will be taking Miami, making this a 4-2 match point. There we go. Even though Quatilyti was quite close, I think honestly, if those rips didn't happen, I think definitely for sure Quatilyti would have had it. But unfortunately, those small rips by the camera getting spotted, that cost him pretty much the map. But yeah, heading to my favorite map, Berlin. We'll be checking the stats. So for Frote7, he has been here a whopping 34 times. 21 wins, 11 losses, and 2 ties. And the last 12 months, 10 times with 6 wins and 4 losses. For picks and bans, it's a 50-50 with 6 picks and 6 bans. Personal best, 521, was really good. And with the form being lose, lose, win, win, lose. And then for Quatilyti, on the other hand, has been here a whopping 25 times with 13 wins, 11 losses, 1 tie. And then for the last 12 months, 2 wins, 3 losses. For picks and bans, 9 picks and 2 bans. Personal best been the top 3 with 4 minutes and 37 seconds. With a W and a triple L and a W. And Quatilyti did get the lead with Frote on this map. And Quatilyti being 12 seconds behind the world record being 4:25 by me. But with Berlin, with how much opportunities you can do, you can definitely get a sub 4 and many other ways you can do it. I think Berlin is like one of the biggest like maps. Obviously, Sapienza is probably number 1 because it's a more classic map as well. More favorited back in 2016. So, yeah. But, yeah, to potentially go to a decider, Quatilyti will have to take this. And I doubt there'll be no time out for this. Because I know Berlin can be sometimes time out, but I doubt neither of these players will time out the Berlin spin. But we'll have to see if it does come to a potential decider, if not. And if Frote does take this, Frote will take the win. And if it's a surprise to go to a timeout, then Frote will take the win because it'll be first to 5. And Quatilyti will have to take it, but so far it's been in kind of permanent spin picks and winning picks, if that makes sense. Colorado, Miami, Quatility chose the maps, Frote took it. We'll see if Quatility can take it, but with the spin being no-type pacification, silence, pistol, biker, Agent 2, Gun Fox Obscurity, Agent 3 SMG Technician, Agent 4 Shotgun DJ, and Agent 5 Combat Knife Roll Schmidtman. This looks very quick. And very straightforward, very quick. Would I say this is a record? Possibly. I'm not going to say it, potentially, guarantee it. Say it. Frote, Stein, Biker, Quatility, Stein, Kakru. So Frote getting the gun fork already. Quatility doing the distraction shot. Just gonna make sure. Does get a knockout and grab that SMG. So with an SMG in hand, Frote in the meanwhile. I'm assuming they will have a shotgun being stashed because you wouldn't want to be using a loud one really in this Kaka spin. I would assume that Quatility would take a shot here on Lowenfall right now, who's on the phone with the pistol, and he will. That'll be 1 down for Lowenfall. Did Quatility forget the shotgun stash? No, the briefcase with the shotgun, unless he left it somewhere. Unless it wasn't a shotgun, I don't know. Gun and focus been obtained. Frote. I believe he has no kills yet. No, he does. He did get the pistol kill on Swan. Never mind, did not see that. Sorry for that. But Frote, with a quite advantage now, with the Garden Vault, can get Green out the way and get Bannerlord up here. But he would have to get somehow Montgomery. He'll probably have to. Unless he goes down now. I think that's the only chance he's got. And he will probably head down now, getting Montgomery. Meanwhile, Quatilyti gets the Garnfort kill. They're both on. 2 kills down. They're both heading towards the basement. But Quatility's Montgomery is about to pass by and doesn't have the shotgun on it after throwing it on the guard. It's right there. So yeah, I think Quatility's going to miss that Montgomery. And this is going to be a big difference now. Meanwhile, Frote. Montgomery is down the stairs. Does have camera issues though. Frote does. So let's slide some Quatility in. There's a possible way. Does get bullet bit impact. It's alright. Just have to make sure this guard gets knocked out peacefully. And it will. Just hope no one else gets alerted or disrupted. There we go. This is looking very good for Frote. You know, Quatility. Frote's on a path to record right now, for sure. But meanwhile, Quatility, I don't think has Montgomery gone now. Frote needs to grab this Rolf and all that. We'll carefully knock out everyone in here. Get that all taken care of. This is looking so close. 45 seconds away, I think. Banner's been lured down. Shame is about to walk in shortly. This is so close. Meanwhile, Quatility way in the corner for Frote gets the kill. Would recommend moving that body just because someone will come by. Quatility knocks out Chamberlain. Frote will probably knock out, or does have any kill items? I don't think it's going to be a record, but this is going to be such a good time. Just wait. And there goes the record opportunity, but still, it's impressive these two players have done. Meanwhile, Quatility has 4 targets down. Will need to get 1 more. He will probably have to go for green or someone else. Meanwhile, Frote gets the kill. We'll need to take care of the camp box, though. And I think it looks like Frote dispatched his shotgun here. And I don't know who he'll be going for, but he might be going for potentially Swan. This is so close. But Frote is in lead by a lot with that moment. He needs to knock out this DJ and just grab his disguise. And then just shoot Montgomery, who's currently KO'd right now. And that is literally it. Meanwhile, Quatility just loading Swan, but I do think it was a little bit too late. Oh no, the cameras! Oh boy, he forgot to shoot the cameras. And that's going to give Quatility a little bit more of a lead, a potential comeback. This is so close, but meanwhile, Quatility's delivery guy does not seem to pay attention at all. And this will give Frote a lead with him finishing in 5 minutes and 35 seconds. Whoa. Meanwhile, Quatility does have a knockout item. We'll have to get the wrench. Knockout. Grab the keys, but I do think it is too late, and that will be Frote taking the match. And there goes Quatility with 12-second difference, but I don't think they both had 1 load each. And I think Frote did replay. I'm not potentially sure, but that is such an impressive burden for both players. The in-game time difference is amazing. What a match this has become. And I don't think Quatility is able to get this pulled off. And even if it does become a tie, Frote will either win anyway. But meanwhile, the third finish being 11 seconds, 0.373 milliseconds. But yeah, meanwhile, we're waiting. Quatility just went, is going to have to hope this third finish works in their favor. But I don't believe that it's going to be 12 seconds. It will have to be way longer than that. About like 15 seconds. And that's not even including Frote's low too. Yeah, it's the RTA. So as soon as the spin arrives, they have to plan it out. Pretty much the time starts when the spin gets immediately shown, and then and once you're done and you got to the as soon as you get to the like the cutscene bit of the exit or whatever, then you can press done. Don't press done when you're just at the exit. You have to be out from it, like the first you can press done as soon as the first frame of the exit happens, as in the cutscene and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, and when it comes to fair finishes, it'll be added. It looks like Quatilyti is offline. I don't know if Quatilyti is just throwing it in the bag. I don't know if Freddy will be too. Quatilyti is typing in the meantime. But yeah, what an impressive match this has become. No mistakes as much. Quatilyti would have definitely likely had it on Miami, but unfortunately, just that small wreck at the beginning did cost it. And then for both, and then they both had both different ways of doing it, and it probably went for both. But unfortunately, I think the biggest difference was Quatilyti being late, missing Montgomery, while Frote got Montgomery down the stairs, and that is the biggest difference when it came to it, because he had to go upstairs, try and get an agent, what was Swan, and get that kill. He did get the kill, but he had to get delivery, and got in the meantime as well. But that will be it, and that will be the final score of 6-2. What an amazing match! Oh my god, the energy has kicked in. But yeah, amazing match from both players. And that will be, as the final results again, 6-2, and we'll be checking the brackets. So, we're pretty much at the end, potentially. There is maybe, again, one more match for later on, we'll have to see how it goes. But I believe that is top 10, the 10th spot. 30 will be joining along with everyone with the 1 points. So, from first all the way to the 30th spot will be the players that 30 potentially will go against. And for Quatilyti, meanwhile, will be the players who have 0 points. So Quatilyti will have to go against one of those players as well. But we'll have to see. There is potentially one more match coming. But again, we'll have to confirm if the Xbox server maintenance is working or not. If not, there will be some kind of a situation to be sorted out. It might come to a tie, maybe. That might be a possibility. But and even if Blow and Feed don't, no, Frote7 not happening. All right. So if either be a win for one of the players, or if not a tie. But if they do become a tie, and even though they'll have the same amount of points, they can't go against each other for the rest of the rounds. So you won't see Frote and Quatilyti again for any other rounds until the knockout stage. That'll be the next possibility that they will go against each other potentially. But apart from that, round 2 will be on the way later on. The opponents will probably be given if you're all playing. But if you're watching, I hope you enjoyed it, and there'll be more on the way. Hope everyone enjoyed it. Thank you much for watching, and have a good evening, day, and night. See ya.